And then we have this once a week, your once a week review. Now, you have an inbox. I'll demonstrate the inbox, this top part, where you just put all the things that need your attention that you're going to get to, you know, on a weekly basis. I do mine every Monday. So every Monday, I know I'm going to go through this box. When you get a paper, if it's something you have to deal with immediately, take 2 minutes and deal with it. But anything that can wait, you know, a few days, you put in your inbox and you review it Monday or Sunday or whenever you do your
You just have a certain day a week. You're always going to just go through that inbox and put things in the right place.
Yes.
Okay.
And then with your weekly review, you just have these folders you review every week. And everything in this folder is not on your mind because you just have to look at it once a week. And I can take calendar-specific things out of this or put things on my next actions list, but these are just waiting for me when I'm ready to deal with them. And they're so simple. We have your current, well, this is just a list of your inboxes, so I know, you know, have I checked my Facebook, my Twitter, my mailbox, my voicemail? There's all the things you have to check. Just have a little list of those things so you know what you need to check. Then you have your current projects list. This is just stuff that I'm working on, my personal projects, you know, like taking a class or writing a book or something like that. Your family projects, establishing family systems, or, you know, helping a child
with their
the school project.
Report on dinosaurs or whatever.
Yeah. And then your projects beyond, like your work, paid or volunteer work, if you're putting on a program for the school or you're, you know, starting a new business, then that
anything kind of beyond yourself and your family.
Yeah, you just review these projects, and then what works with the projects are your next actions list. Now we talked about that immediate next action list you keep with you. We have this important next actions list that you just review once a week. That's the same exact context. You know, I've got my errands, your phone calls, those kinds of things. Totally ready for you, and we'll explain it all in the program. So don't worry if this is just seems like
we're just giving you the quick overview.
We're just showing you. If all you have to do is review these folders once
so
a week.
I look at my project and then I see, hey, I can see the certain specific things I would need to do to move this forward.
Right.
And then I just go ahead and put it on that list.
On your next actions list. And then we've also got this routines and responsibilities list. This is just the stuff that you do on a daily, weekly, monthly, quarterly, yearly basis. Not calendar specific. I'm not going to do the laundry
kind of
on my
time
calendar.
map. Like, what are the things I have to do every day? What are the things I have to do every week?
Just to kind of remember, here's what I'm trying to accomplish. And then we have our waiting folder, stuff you're waiting for. I loaned, you know, my mixer to a friend, and I need to get it back at some point. So I can write down, you know, check with friend about mixer, or loan down a book that you really love, and you just want to, you know, get that back and finish reading it. Or things you're waiting for, like I received these bookshelves in the mail. You know, they were shipped to me, and they were cracked, and I returned them, and I'm waiting for that credit to come back on my account and make sure
and
the
I want to keep checking it.
I want to keep checking it. I just don't want that on my brain. Why do I need to think about that?
I'll just look at it once a week.
When I've got cute kids to enjoy, why am I worrying about bookshelves? I think that's silly. And so last is just your personal goals that you want to review. Who you want to be. Habits you want to develop, relationships that you want to build, just things that you want to be thinking about, but they're not calendar items. Like, I'm not going to put on my calendar, you know, really form a great friendship with this person. You know, it's not a calendar item, but it's something you want to think about so that you're actually
review it every week and kind of figure out what might I want to do to move that forward this week.
Yeah,
right?
like this really isn't that overwhelming. And if you don't get to these one week, that's fine. If there's nothing pressing, it's not a big deal. Do it whenever you want.
You just generally have it calendared, right?
That you'll work on it. I'll work on it on my, you know, routines, responsibilities. That's kind of what I do.
Have a big family vacation, skip a week, whatever.
Yeah, because you're going into survival mode if everyone gets the flu, or you have just times that are just, you know, not really
But you know, it's all
times.
taken care of, and you'll get right back into it. Your system's there for you.
So that's your once a week. And then there's just 4 things that are totally off your brain, but are there as a resource. One of them is this little cubby system over here. This is current project support material. So if you're working on that project on dinosaurs for your child, and you've got his papers on dinosaurs and his school sheet, you can have a little current project folder, and you have a little family cubby, and keep all your family-related projects. That could be a home maintenance project, or, you know, a family system, or family work routines, or things like that.
So just any pieces of material that come in the mail, or that your child gives to you, that you don't want to lose it, but it doesn't need to be carried around with you or whatever.
Exactly. I don't even need to think about it because it's all being referenced on my current projects list that I'm reviewing weekly. I don't have to go through this whole thing.
So the second that I want to work on a certain project, I know right where to go to grab the thing that I need to do that project.
Exactly.
Okay.
And then also we have this tickler, which is just 12 file folders labeled by month. And so you have a little place where you can put things that you're going to need during that month, but that you don't need to be thinking about, like a birthday invitation. You know, you put it on your calendar, but you want to keep it around, so you stick it in that month's tickler. Or if you have, I got airline confirmation information for this flight I'm taking 2 months from now. You just stick it right in there with your tickets or things like that.
Yeah, and then when March comes around, you just pull it out, and there it is.
And all of this is referenced on your calendar, because then you're just checking your calendar. You don't have to worry about this. You just check it when your calendar has
so
a
I print out my little itinerary for my trip in March. I write it, check tickler, and I know that I've got it in there, already printed out, ready for me.
Oh, so awesome. I have a little symbol, a little T with a circle on it. I have all throughout my calendar when something is referenced in that month's tickler.
So my birthday party invitations and all my different
wedding
things.
announcements, they're just all
they're just tucked away in the correct month.
Just waiting
my coupons
for you.
that I'm all excited to use, they're in the month where they're going to expire. Okay.
Yeah, love it.
That's great.
So that's great. And then we have this. We have our last two. This one's your future response or future opportunities. Mm-hmm. This is an incubation folder and a someday folder. Incubation are ideas you just aren't ready to act on, but you just don't want to get rid of.
Yeah, like I got a flyer about an art class, and I might want to take it, but I really don't know, so I'll just stick it in incubation.
All those things you just don't want to trash yet, but you're not ready to act on. And then someday are just all your things you really do want to do someday. These are the books I want to read, the places I want to go, all the things that I really want to do, and I probably will do a lot
and
of
visions, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, absolutely. And then last is just your filing cabinet, where these are things you file that you do not need to access. You just can't throw away. Like your tax receipts, you'll save those, or your children make you cute cards. You want to save them in there.
Yeah, like a folder for each child with their special things from the year.
Yeah, and if it doesn't fit in a filing cabinet, you can have some little extra boxes and things like that. I mean, the filing system is made to work for you, but I'm not accessing those kinds of things. All this stuff.
Just tucking it away.
Yeah. Yeah, things that I'm really working on that I'm needing on a regular basis.
Then they're right there handy with your current projects.
So isn't that simple? That's
this
simple.
Is very simple.
I mean, I know there's a lot of little parts to it, but what I'm trying to do is with Mind Organization for Moms is I'm putting it together for you to have it so simple and just show you the picture, show you what you need to buy to put it together, help you just get it working so that
you've explained the system, but this program is going to teach us how to build the system.
Yes.
Right? And how to use it on a daily basis.
Yeah.
So it would truly work.
We'll go through case studies. I've written out tons of case studies. So I'll say, well, here's an example. And we even have a question answer section. So if you have a question, just email me and I'll stick it in there. And if you have a question, other people do too. So we're here just to help each other. We're working on getting a forum eventually and having just some
people can share
really
ideas.
Simple ways that you can come, get organized, do it very quickly. In under an hour, you can read through the whole program, get it all together, have your shopping list, and be ready to go.
And the end goal of this is
be happy. Love your family. Don't be stressed. You don't
to get all the dumb little things out of your head, right?
Absolutely.
And put them in a safe place where they are totally taken care of, and we don't have to worry about them. But we know exactly where they are when we need them.
Yes.
Right?
So that's Mind Organization for Moms. We'd love to have you take part in this program and let us know how it goes for you. Share your success with us.